Okay.
I
So of the 3 articles that I gave you, which would you like to talk about?
Should college athletes be paid?
Okay. So first question is, do you think that they should be paid?
No.
Why?
I don't think they should be paid because I feel like they're practically already paid with how, like, all the stuff that they get during the year, and then they get their schooling paid for and stuff. And then, like, in this article, it always talks about, like, how, like, what college sports are. It's people, like, playing for the passion of the game, and, like, I think that's why people like watching it and stuff. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I agree with
I
you.
agree.
Because the scholarships and
Yeah.
all the stuff that they do.
And like they're choosing to do it themselves, so it's not
And
like
it's
they're being
voluntary.
forced to do it.
Yeah.
So nobody thinks yes.
No.
So Division 1, you don't get your summers. Division 2, you get your summers. Division 3, you get your summers. So do you think it's unfair that Division 1 athletes are expected to play basketball all through the summer and cannot work, like, at all? So going through 4 years of school, they won't have any savings or anything.
I mean, I guess, I think they should maybe have the option to be able to work, but, like, then that would reflect on, like, how they do in the season and stuff. You know?
I think
Yeah.
it's like kind of up to them in a way, because like they're the ones that wanted to go to that school.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
it's
if
their
they didn't
choice.
want that big of a commitment,
Yeah,
they could have went
that's
to
true.
D2.
So you think that because they chose D1, they should sacrifice any money earnings?
And if they didn't want to, then they could go to D2.
Interesting. So what about the athletes that are on the cover of, like, 2K, or athletes that are being posterized, like, such as Duke, like, their athletes are being used for marketing purposes? Do you feel that they should get paid because they're making money for their school?
I don't know. I feel like if they're gonna be on the cover of wouldn't they get paid for being on the cover of a magazine? Just like a,
Like,
Nope.
or in a video game, like
Not
they'll-
for the NCAA, they can be used as marketing for the NCAA. I
so they
mean-
don't get paid if they're in the video game? I mean, I think that that's kind of like dumb.
Yeah.
because-
They should get paid for
because
that.
Yeah.
that's not
That's
even
not
the-
even basketball.
That's not even the
Right.
Yeah.
NCAA making money off of it. That's like the video game company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the magazine. Like, I think they should get paid just from, like, the,
They can once they graduate, but, because then you're not an amateur anymore.
oh.
You can't receive individual sponsors. You can
Well, that's like
receive-
if someone's really hot and they're a model and they go and model, they can.
Right, but then they're a professional. So then that draws the line between amateur and professional. Okay, so hypothetically speaking, if you thought that they should get paid, how do you think that should be separated? Do you think all divisions should get paid?
I mean, if they want to be used, like they're obviously important and role models to people.
So do you think, for example, Duke basketball does really well.
Yeah.
Do you think, so obviously they would get paid, but do you think that Duke football, who nobody ever watches, should get paid?
See, and that's a hard question because, like, you don't want to create, like, this, like, really good school because they have so much money and then they can get better players and they get more money and then they can get better players and, like, that way. So I feel like it would have to be, like, a set rate, like, a set payment for, like, all D1 athletes.
So all, no matter, so what about a golf athlete at Duke? Should they get paid the same amount as,
Maybe, like, depending
Duke
on
starting point guard?
sport.
so depending on sport?
Ugh.
But like, then I think it's like hard because
Then it's not fair.
like
Maybe
yeah,
it'd be just, like,
there's still a Division One
couple,
athlete.
a couple $1,000.
So if
Like, not a lot.
So to
at all.
answer your question, yes, they should all get paid, I think.
the same amount?
Switch.
So across all sports, you should get paid the same amount.
I mean,
I
per-
think,
per
yeah,
school.
because otherwise
do.
you'd be creating that, like, one school that's good at this sport.
and they're like calling people out then, but like it's not fair because like the people that work in other sports aren't getting like as much recognition as the other sports, but they're still putting in the same time commitment
But if
Yeah.
you're Duke basketball, you think you should get paid more than Duke football because you bring in more money.
But that's part of being a college athlete, I think.
Like
and
you
not-
chose to play that sport.
It's
So, like,
you're a student athlete and you're not in like the NBA where you're playing so that this team can make money. I don't know.
So amateurism. pretty
Yes.
much. Okay. So hypothetically, if you think that they should get paid and you're a Duke football player and there's obviously hundreds of guys on the team, do you think everybody should get paid the same in that instance? Like all 300 of
are
these
they
guys?
all gonna be used in this video game?
Oh, I'm talking, no, we're not. We're talking about just basic playing. Like, do you think all?
Because
Just playing
because
the sport in
I
general.
think if they're gonna get paid, they should all get paid. She's asking like, how is that gonna work if there's like 100 people on a team?
I feel like they all do the same thing, like, I think
Yeah,
that's
that's
so,
true.
like,
They all put in the same amount
yeah.
of work. And so that would make that would just end up like, what? You're making fun of me? That would just fall back onto the team, and they'd have to be more picky with the people that they allow.
Yeah, then they shouldn't let 300 people on the team.
Well, football you kind of need.
Not
They have
300.
like so.
You need about 12.
So do you think maybe just
For offense and defense.
No, 12, whatever you need for each.
I don't think they play both offense.
Right. It's kind of
I know, I'm 24. I'm 24.
So only first string should get paid then in sports where they have
No.
large rosters.
No,
No.
everyone should get
Every
paid.
string should get paid.
Yes.
Yeah, you just don't pay them a lot so that you can pay everybody.
Okay, so you think it should differ, maybe first string, second string,
No,
or
that's not what I just said.
I thought you said.
I said
That's not what you said.
like everybody gets paid the same amount, every sport, every single person in that sport, but you don't pay them a lot.
So
Like
like.
you just make
If
sure
you're
you have
gonna
enough
pay
money
them,
for all.
but I still don't think you should pay them.
Okay, so then who should pay them? Should the school, should the conference, or should the NCAA?
I think the NCAA should require the school to pay them that like small fixed amount.
So added on to their scholarship, essentially,
Yeah.
but then given in a stipend.
Sure.
Okay.
But I still think that they should get paid.
Right. This is
Yeah.
all hypothetical.
Hypothetically.
So do you think that, hypothetically, Anna,
Okay.
if they were getting paid, it would take away from the sport? Because everyone says, oh, I'd rather watch college than NBA.
I do a little bit, just because I don't know.
Confused upon your
Yeah.
question.
Like
So,
you know
like-
how in the NBA people like it's just different. Like people aren't as passionate. Like they don't work as hard because they know they're getting paid.
Oh, yeah.
And like how everyone's like, well, I'd rather watch college basketball.
Exactly. Yeah.
Correct.
Do you
So what was
think,
your question?
But I don't get why is the NFL better?
Do you think that
than
would
college
affect?
football?
what do you say?
Because I think NFL is better than college football, but I think college basketball is better than NBA.
I agree.
I don't get why though.
I don't know either. That's a good question.
That's a good point. That's a good point. That makes me think, why?
Wait. Oh. So do you think it would like take away from the sport kind of if they got paid?
I mean, in a way, sort of.
Because they're not just playing for like passion.
Yeah.
Yeah, not
Then
just
they
playing for
know.
the money.
Yeah. So they're doing the same thing as in the NBA.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, if it is like a super small amount, then it wouldn't.
So it shouldn't affect them that much.
Yeah.
They shouldn't feel like they have to play the sport for the money.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
it
just-
shouldn't impact them that much.
Okay, so
Because
it should be
about
small.
their passion.
I like that. Means.
Thank
That was good.
Okay, so now hypothetically again, if they are getting paid, so you're technically a professional at that point, no matter how much you're getting paid. And with the amount of athletes that go Division 1 and then go down to Division 2 or Division 3, is that not allowed now because technically they were a professional and now they're an amateur?
I think it should be allowed because, like, they don't necessarily know, and like, if it's obviously too much for them, it's gonna be hard for them.
I feel like maybe you could like redefine the terms of amateur and professional, and like maybe a professional gets paid like above a certain amount.
I like that.
I like
Nice.
that.
Love it. It's actually, I didn't think of that yet.
Yeah.
Good. I like
Good.
I like Okay, so a lot of like professional athletes. A lot of professional athletes like. I lost my train of thought now. Oh yeah, so they do the one and done. So like a lot of Duke players do the one and done. Do you think that paying hypothetically, like they go in college for a
1
year,
and then
go to
they
the draft?
NBA.
Yeah. So do you think that paying them will keep them for 4 years,
Yeah.
If they're passionate
even though
about
it's
it,
not like a big amount?
you would think.
Anna's stumped.
I feel like I don't know, because if they would get paid, I think it should be like that small amount, and that probably wouldn't keep them in it. But maybe it would. I don't know.
Oh,
You should do it for the sport, not for the money.
sweet.
Yes. Yeah, and then if those people are leaving for the money, get them out of college basketball then, because then they're not there for the right reasons.
Correct. I like that one.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Any last remarks to add?
No.
Okay.
I'm kind of changing my mind a little bit.
So are you maybe like they should get paid?
I'm thinking that they should, because there's so much of like that. The schools do make a lot of money from college sports, and if you just give them like a little bit of extra money, I don't know how much.
It might be a little incentive. for
A
them
little bit
to
of an
work a little
incentive,
harder.
and then also if you.
So are you saying, Macy, that if
Yeah,
you
I'm
got a
changing my mind
check,
too.
Yeah.
If you like redefine the terms of amateur and professional based on like how much they actually do get paid, then I think it would be easier to allow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so we changed one mind. Maybe Macy.
We've changed my mind.
Yeah, I probably need to.
You'd have to show me the actual numbers of like how much money the school makes off of. And then I'd be able to make my
Anna's a
decision.
businesswoman now. Okay, so if you guys can just like write like a paragraph on like what you got. A paragraph, Anna. A paragraph. You can like email it to me like later. Like you don't have to do it right
Can I
now.
text
Just
you?
yeah, that's fine.
Email, text her a paragraph.
Just like on how you thought the conversation went and if you felt that you got all of your. Maybe I'll just send you questions.
Okay.
Okay.
I
But like
would,
just journal
Yeah.
like if you felt that you like got all that you wanted to say and.
Yeah, ask us a question.
Okay, thanks for coming.
You're welcome.